Hi everyone, it's Heather from Loving Our Age. And if you really want to love your age, these 10 mistakes and the fixes for skincare will really help you with your aging journey. Now, as a woman of 69 years old, heading towards 70, I can't even believe that. But anyway, I've learned a thing or two from my modeling career, and also as I'm on the aging journey. I'm trying out all different kinds of products and trying them out on my aging skin. So without further ado, let's get into mistake number 1. It has to be not removing all of your makeup and the grime from your face at the end of the day. Now, if you're using a cleanser that you absolutely love and your eye makeup's coming off great, well, that's super. But I just want to share what I like to use. And first of all, for the cleansing, I like to use the Strivectin product. This is a cleansing gel, and I'm going to try to say this right. It has hyaluronic acid. Hey, I think I said that right. Now, acid it says, but it's actually just a very nice soothing gel to wash my face. Now, if you have mascara, especially waterproof mascara, and you just can't get it off, don't just keep rubbing and rubbing. You might want to try a product like this. This is by Estee Lauder. I use this on my eyes, especially with waterproof mascara, and it's called Take It Away, and it's just an absolutely lovely product. Now, the one thing that I have found with my skin as I'm aging, I start to get, do you get these? Like these little dry patches of skin on your face. And also, I am just amazed. I do use the Strivectin Daily Renewal Pads, and I'll just kind of show you what they're like. They kind of look like this, and you get 60 of them in a package like this, or in a tub like this. And what I do after I've removed all my makeup, I will start to just gently exfoliate. You're exfoliating dead skin, but also that pad will look absolutely like my makeup foundation when I'm finished. It's amazing how much is left over after you finish washing your face. So I would definitely suggest, a gentle kind of exfoliation for your skin after you've washed off your makeup. Now, I promise you, this is not, I repeat, not a sponsored video, but I'm going to be showing a lot of Strivectin products because I absolutely love them. And if you're looking for those products, plus a lot of other ones that I'll be showing in this video, I will have them underneath the video description and also in the comments. And of course, if you go to amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50, you're going to find a skincare section, and that's where I have all of my favorite skincare. All right, let's look at mistake number 2. Now, let's say you're just about to put on your makeup. Mistake number 2 is not putting on a primer before you put on your foundation. And a lot of you may be saying, What's a primer? Well, this is a primer that I use. It's a blur factor. It's wrinkle blurring primer. And what this does, you put it on before you put on the foundation, of course, and before you even put on concealer. And what it's going to do is just going to fill in some of those fine lines that are on your face, and it really just gives you an overall smoother complexion. So think about painting a wall, right? You got those little cracks here and there. You always want to put on a primer, and it also just kind of smooths everything out on the foundation as well. So that's one of those things. I haven't even used a primer. I think I started using a primer maybe 3 years ago. So it's a really, really good tip. And don't forget to stay until the end of the video where, as always, I'll have an inspirational message for you. And I will be talking about wrinkles, or as I like to call them, life storylines. All right, let's take a look at mistake number 3. This mistake is having no routine or moisturizing kind of system at the end of the day. And for me, well, I start this at 10 p.m. and what I do, like if I'm watching maybe a streaming series or something like that on TV, I make sure that I'm finished at 10 p.m. and then I have a bath and wash off my makeup, and then it's time for a little bit of TLC, and I start with my eyes. And this is the product that I use. It's a specialized eye cream, and I just make sure that I put the eye cream, I don't get it in my eyes, underneath my eyes and above my eyes. And then I'm using a retinol product here. Again, it's from Strivectin, but it's a serum. And this goes on everywhere on my face, especially into those marionette lines, especially into those 11s. And then I want this to sort of, you know, sink in a little bit. So then I brush my teeth, maybe a little bit too much information, right? But anyway, and then when that's done, I'm putting on the advanced retinol. This is Nightly Renewal Moisturizer. Again, it's from Strivectin. Everything kind of works together, but it's just a lovely, lovely product. And I just think it helps. Apparently retinol is a great product for your face. I don't use the full strength, but this seems to work for me. And by the way, I go to sleep around 1 a.m. So this is all kind of settling in, and it's not sort of going to transfer right away on my pillow. Mistake number 4 is that we forget about moisturizing our necks. And isn't it true that the necks seem to wrinkle quickly? Like, I think that's the first thing to really show up the wrinkles. And I use this advanced tightening neck cream, again from Strivectin, but it's very thick. It's a lovely product. And I put it on my neck every single night. You know, there's another thing that's called tech neck. And a lot of times, like I do it too, I'm just like, oh, yeah, like this, and it's causing these, I'm starting to get a little road map on my neck here, and I think it's really a cause of that. So I want to make sure I put this on every night. And also, when I'm scrolling now, I'm trying to do this a little bit more, so I'm not really emphasizing my tech neck. Mistake number 5 is not concentrating on our upper lip. This is another place, right, where you get those vertical lines, and they seem to be one of the first things to show up also in wrinkles. So I have a great product here. It's by Strivectin, but anyway, it's got an upper lip treatment here that you just sort of twist, and then it's got the treatment there, and you just sort of draw it onto your upper lip. Now on the other side, let me just open up the other side here. It has what it's called a lip plumping. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a lip plumping kind of moisturizer for your lips. You put that right on your lips, just like a lip gloss. And you know what? It doesn't make your lips look like you've had injections or anything like that, but it is a really nice treatment for your lips and your upper lip at night. And talking about injections, I've never had any injections or face surgery. I absolutely hate needles. But if you have, you know, I always say you do you. And if it's working for you, I think that's great. But for me, I'm just using a lot of lotions and potions. All right, let's take a look at mistake number 6, and let's talk about the daytime skincare routine. You know, every morning I take a tissue with some warm water and I wipe the Sandman sleep from my eyes. I do both eyes. And then, so the mistake is not concentrating on our eyes in the morning. And also when that's kind of dry, I do put an eye cream underneath my eyes and above my eyes, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. Now, mistake number 7 is not applying a day cream to your face. Now, if you are putting on the primer and you're putting on a foundation, like this is my favorite foundation, by the way, it's called, what is it called anyway? Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing. It's by Shiseido, and I think my color is 150 Lace. This also has some SPF protection, but let's just say you're not wearing a foundation at all. I would suggest that you put on a day cream, and I would suggest that you put on a vitamin C cream. You know, we see these, let me just show this to you. It smells nice too. There's my vitamin C cream. Now we see this on TV all the time, right? Like it seems to be like on the TV all the time. And what's the story about vitamin C cream? Well, what it does is it goes and it sort of gives you a little bit more of a healthy glow. And for us older women, the vitamin C, it also kind of lightens up those age spots that we have. And this one here also has an SPF 30. And if you like videos like these made by a woman who's certainly not in her 20s anymore, I would love, love, love for you to subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere. And don't forget to click on the notification bell. And next, mistake number 8 is not moisturizing our legs, our arms, and our hands every single night. Now, I love to do this just after I finish my bath. And for my arms and my legs, I love this Kors product. This is a body cream, and it has olives, Greek olives in it. It smells absolutely heavenly, and it's such a beautiful, pure kind of product. Also for my hands, well, you can tell I've been using this. This is the L'Occitane lavender, and I put a little bit of, I'm just going to do this again right now because it just smells so beautiful. And I put the lavender scent on my hands at night, and I usually put this on just before I'm about to go to sleep. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of go like this on my pillow, and I really think that the lavender really helps me to sleep. And of course, the next mistake has to be not applying the sunscreen or reapplying the sunscreen. And for me, I use a special face one. This is by Ombrelle. It's a face 60 SPF, which is really good. And then also, I like to use the Ombrelle Sport, because as you're running around in the summer heat, you're getting sweaty, maybe you're going into a pool, but this is a 60 SPF as well. And remember, if you are going into a lake, if you are going into a pool, don't forget to reapply, because I truly believe that the #1 skin damage factor has to be that hot, blazing sun. The next mistake has to be not getting enough water into your system. I always have a water nearby. I have a water at my desk. I have a water here on the set, in my car. I always want to be hydrated. And I also have one of those stainless steel containers, that everybody has. It really keeps the water cold, and I really, really like it. What I don't like about it is that I have to carry around like this with a handle. So I bought myself a bottle bag. That sounds kind of weird, but I bought myself a water bottle bag. And this just fits inside here. And now I don't have to worry. I can put my phone here. It's a crossbody. And it's just so easy peasy. And, keep it easy peasy. Keep it so easy that water is around you and your skin is going to love you for it. Now you're probably saying to yourself, wow, those are a lot of skincare investments. And like the commercial goes, you know what? You're worth it. A lot of times what we do is we just put ourselves last, don't we? And I think as far as skincare is concerned, it's so, so important. And you know what? We need a little bit of self-care, and we need a little bit of self-love. And talking about self-love, think of those wrinkles as your life storylines. And I really want to grow old gracefully, of course, with my potions and my lotions, but I can just kind of envision, when one of my grandchildren come up to me and say, "Grandma, what are those lines on your face?" Boy, am I going to have some stories to tell. Hey, we're all getting older, and I'm right along with you on this aging journey. The products that I use now, they're not the same products that I used when I was in my 20s, and I'm always trying something new, and I see another wrinkle on my neck or whatever, I'm trying a new product, and I just absolutely love sharing them with you. So join me, let's move along with our wrinkles, with our age spots, with our tech neck, and let's just be happy with who we are, and let's be loving our age.